Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today, I have another beer from Casita Cerveceria out of Wilson, North Carolina. So that's where this was brewed and canned, but it's not just by them. This is actually a collaboration that's also with Hill Farmstead and Tired Hands. This is a pretty simple beer compared to the other collaborations they've done. It's called Under a Shared Sun. You can see the label right there. A couple flowers under the sun. And the description just says pale ale, brewed with Pilsner, wheat, and honey malt, Simcoe Crystal, and New Zealand Cascade. So it should be, with Simcoe Crystal and Cascade, it should be a pretty traditional American pale ale. So I'm excited to try it though, because I like, and it's 5% ABV, so definitely very traditional. Should be easy to drink. I hope that's the case. We'll see. It's probably not even an appropriate glass for this type of beer, but it is what it is. So I will say I'm kind of surprised by the color of it. I thought this might actually be clear, but it pours a pretty cloudy golden color with a small white head. Oh man, that smells really good. There's a lot of overripened pineapple, which is a staple for Simcoe. Crystal's usually just like a bittering hop, so I don't know if there's much any of that going on here. But I do get a little bit of like earthiness too, which I'm assuming is from the Cascade. But it smells very bright and fresh. Man, that's good. Really nice balance of, like, there is actually like a juicy character to it too, but it is more along the lines of like the pineapple juice. I mean, it's a little orangey, but it's balanced by like an earthiness too. I would say it's definitely sweeter than a classic pale ale. It's more It's more like a hazy pale ale. I mean, it is hazy, but even in like the sweetness and body and everything, it's definitely more that new school character. But this actually does remind me a lot. So most of the IPAs I've had from Casita have been West Coast ones. But this is similar to Tired Hands and Hill Farmstead hazy beers. Excuse me, where you get the very, very bright hop flavor, but the bitterness and that like grassy green character is almost non-existent. But it's also not overly sweet either, which is hard to get all that very well-rounded character in a 5% beer. This really packs a flavor for 5% without not being aqueous, and it does finish with like a nice doughy, crackery swallow too. I mean, there's plenty of good hoppy beers I can get around here. Not as many of the lower ABV kind, but there are a couple good ones. And, if I could get this consistently locally all the time, I would add this to that lineup of really good local sub 6% hoppy beers. I think this was like $4, which makes, and that's for an individual can. So 4-pack might have even been a little cheaper than $16. Maybe 14, 15, I don't know. But actually, it was probably like $5, I'm guessing. 4-pack's probably like 16. But at that price, I would absolutely buy this again. This is very tasty. And also just because Simcoe is my favorite hop, and that's for sure what the predominant flavor is in here. So yeah, this is definitely a buy for me. But given these three breweries, I am not surprised. I would actually have been shocked if I didn't really like this, because all three of them, they rarely miss when it comes to this style. So I think that's all I got on this one, though. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.